I welcome you all to this video, and today in this video we are going to discuss about yet another important SQL interview question. So we will discuss about deleting duplicates, and you can expect these questions in the interviews. So I have a piece of code ready with me so that we will be able to create the table, and then we will create the table and use this table for analysis. So I will open SQL Server, Control V, and here we are going to create a table by the name EmployeeRecords. And this table should reside in the database named Advanced SQL Questions. So I already have this DB selected, and this is the code that we have. So I will simply execute it, and 8 rows impacted, and you can see that employee records table was created. I will now simply click on new query, and it will open the new query window for us. And let's say in this new query window, first of all, let's run a simple select statement to see the data that we have. So we can write select star from Control Z, select star from employee records, and let's order the result by employee ID, employee name, and let's say by manager ID as well. So these are the columns available in this table. Shift up arrow key, Control E. So this is the table that we have. So now if you will have a look at record number 2 and record number 3, so you can see that entire record number 2 and 3 are same. So this is a duplicate record. Also, if I'll talk about record number 5 and record number 6, so again there are duplicate records. So there are 2 such records which are repeating, right? So these 2 records are repeating, and then these 2 records are also there which are repeating. So entire record is getting repeated. So the ask is that we need to remove the duplicates. It means if record number 2 and 3 are existing, so only one of them should exist. Duplicate record should be deleted. And if we'll talk about 5 and 6, so either one of them should be deleted and one of them should remain. That's the meaning of removing the duplicates. So let's see how that can be achieved. First of all, we will try to achieve it with the help of dense rank function, and we will be using common table expressions. So I will write with CTE as bracket open, bracket close, and inside the bracket we can write select star, comma, dense rank, spelling DENSE, dense rank, bracket open, bracket close, and in the over clause, we can mention the partition by clause, and in partition by, since entire record is getting duplicated, so in the partition by clause, I want the window to be created for each distinct combination of all the columns in the table. So I will mention the names of all the columns. So we will write employee ID, comma, employee name, comma, manager ID, and then order by. So you can order by any column. It does not matter in this case, right? So, but it is mandatory to mention something in the order by clause. So you can mention any column. Let's mention employee ID column. And then we will give an alias name to this expression that is going to be created. So inside these square brackets, we will write DR. And then this has to be selected from the table employee records. Fine. So this is the CTE definition. And now let's run a simple select statement. So after this, we will write select star from CTE. If we will now execute the code written in line 6 to 9, you will see that we have certain dense ranks, and basically the dense rank value is same for record number 2 and 3, and then it is same for record number your 5 and 6 as well. So dense rank function will not be able to help us in that case. So what we should do? So in that case, let's consider not the dense rank function, but let's consider row number function. And let's see if it can help. So let's select the statement written from line 6 to 9 and let's execute it. So now, if you will have a look at the certain records, then you will see that all the records are having row number as 1. All of them are having row number 1, but the duplicate records are having the row number as 2. So if you will have a look at record number 2 and 3, so the first record is having the value in DR column, that is the row number column. I will probably change this name from DR to row number. So this row number function will help us in that case. I will execute this code again. And now you can see that all the duplicate records are having the row number column value as 2. So instead of running the select statement on the CTE, we can comment this statement, which is written in line 9. And rather, we can write delete from CTE where row number is the column name that has been given. So we can write row number is equal to 2. So we will delete row number equal to 2 and this will solve the purpose. But before deleting this record, let's take a backup of this table because we will consider the second approach as well to understand that how we can remove the duplicate. So I am taking a backup of this table, let's say in a table by the name EmployeeRecords backup. So Control R. First of all, let's take the backup and then we will delete the records. So we will write select star into, in place of EmployeeRecords, let's write EmployeeRecords underscore BKP, that is backup, from EmployeeRecords. I will execute the statement written in line 13. Commands completed successfully. And now we can run the code written in line 6 to 10. But before that, if you will execute the select star, then you will see that as of now, we are having a total of 8 records in this table. Now let's execute the code written in line 6 to 10. So 2 records impacted, 2 duplicate records were deleted. If you will now run the select statement written in line 3 and 4, you will see that there are only 6 records and no duplicate values remain in the table, right? And if you rather want to check the row number for each one of the records now, so you can uncomment the select statement written in line 9 and including line number 9, from line 6 to line 9, you can execute the code and you will see that now the row number column consists of only one value that is equal to 1. All right. So now let's comment this line number 9 again. And that's how we were able to delete the records. Now let's say we want to discuss about other approach to delete the duplicate records. So this time our table is this table, that is EmpRecords BKP table, because we took the backup in this table. So let's take a copy of, let's copy the name and let's first of all run a simple select statement on this table. So we can write select star from an EmployeeRecords backup table. If I will select this code written in line 15 and if I'll execute it, so you can see that this is since the backup of the EmployeeRecords table, so it is having duplicates as well. Right, so what we will do now, in order to remove the duplicates, we will use a hash table. So what we can do, we can first of all transfer the distinct records from this table into a hash table. So we will write select distinct star into #1 from EmployeeRecords backup. And I'll paste it here. So let's execute the statement written in line 17. So 6 rows impacted. It means the #1 table consists of only and only those records which are occurring only and only once. They are not getting duplicated. So 2 records were removed. Now let's truncate the EmployeeRecords backup table. So we will write truncate table EmpRecords backup. So now we will truncate this table. So now this table will be emptied. There are no records in this table. And now we will insert all the distinct records from table 1 into the EmployeeRecords backup table, because #1 consists only and only of distinct records. So now we will say insert into emp records backup, select star from #1. And now if we will execute the statement written in line 21, so 6 rows impacted. And now if you will run the simple select statement on employee records backup table, you will see that it consists of only and only the distinct records, right? So, sorry, that's how you can deal with questions where we have to delete the duplicate records and where the entire record is getting duplicated. In the next session, we will also discuss about other cases where values in certain columns are getting duplicated, and then we will retain certain records, we will delete other records. So we will discuss about those cases as well in the next session. But here in this case, we have discussed about those cases where entire record in a table was getting duplicated. So I hope this video was helpful, and we'll meet in the next session. We'll discuss about more questions. Till then, thank you. Bye-bye.